Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. This is Lisa Marie Pepe coming to you live. And today I am going deep and I am telling you what it really takes to be successful. And so many of us, we have such big hopes and big dreams, and we can see where we want to go. But how many of us are really willing to do what it takes day in and day out, even when you don't feel like doing it, to turn those dreams into reality? And let me tell you, I am the first one to completely support self-care as being the number one focus in order for you to be successful. And let me tell you the reasoning behind that. There are a lot of people out there who will tell you that, you've got to grind hard, you've got to hustle hard. And sometimes in there, what they fail to tell you is that it's okay to step back. It's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to incorporate breaks into your daily schedule. It's okay to schedule time for fun, right? A lot of people, they kind of skip over that and they just say, okay, grind, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle. Now, that being said, yes, grinding, hustling, moving your behind, taking action every single day, those are all very, very important and key steps to becoming successful in your life, in your business, in your relationships, whatever it is that you are aspiring to do more of or create more of. You have got to take action. It's not enough just to sit back and want it. You've actually got to work for it. But again, I wanted to reinforce the whole self-care thing because I feel as though sometimes that gets overlooked. And what you wind up doing if you overlook that entire piece is, number one, you get burnt out very, very easily. Trust me, I know. Been there, done that. Number two, you start to just run in circles because you're feeling depleted of energy, of vibrancy, of ideas, of just the ability to concentrate on one task. You wind up running in circles and not really getting anywhere at the end of the day. And I know people who have been, sort of trying to figure out like even their first offer for like the last 2 years, because again, they're doing what they think is the best, but they're sort of just spinning in circles. And so, okay, so here we go. Step one, self-care is a priority. Schedule it into your calendar. Does not matter if you have to schedule in a lunch break. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, because guess what? Your body, your brain needs fuel, and it needs good fuel. It doesn't need the crappy drive-through fuel. That's not good fuel. You need to eat well. You need to nourish your body. You need to sleep well. You need to take time out to pray, to meditate, to journal, to do whatever's going to renew your spirit and refresh your soul, right? We all need that. Number two, you have got to get really crystal clear about what it is that you want to succeed at. And I don't mean something general like, I just want to make a lot of money, or I just want to make an impact in the world. Get very specific. Get specific about your numbers. Get specific about your results. What do you truly want to achieve? What for you means success? And for everyone, it's different. For some people, making six figures is their definition of success. For other people, it's the value of the relationships that they're creating in their life. Again, success, totally subjective, but you've got to get really crystal clear on what it is for you and what you envision yourself doing or being way before you even get to cross the finish line. And I mean, Olympic athletes do this all the time. How do you think people like Michael Phelps, besides the fact that he's superhuman, how do you think people like he are able to accomplish such incredible feats and reach that level of success? I guarantee you a lot of it has to do with this first, right? It's like visualizing the outcome, visualizing touching that wall first, visualizing being on that podium and winning a gold medal, right? That's probably where I'd say about 90% of his success comes from. Number 3, once you have already decided and you are crystal clear about what it is you're going after, you have got to have the laser focus of a laser beam, literally, as if you only had one light shining on that one thing, guiding you every single step of the way. And the reason for that is because it's very easy, especially in this fast-paced, crazy-ass society, to get lost. To get lost very easily and to get sidetracked and distracted by the bright, shiny object syndrome. So again, this does not matter if you're working on creating your own business. This does not matter if you're working on creating a better relationship, a better body, better health, whatever it is. If you do not stay the course and you do not stay focused on your goal, you're easily going to be distracted. You're easily going to veer off into other directions. And it's only human. It's human nature. It's natural. I've done it. I did it during the first year of being an entrepreneur. I was all over the place. And what I realized was that there are certain goals I have now, and I have a laser focus about how I'm going to reach them. And that is true for you as well, no matter what your goals are. And the reason why you want to be careful about the bright, shiny object syndrome is because when you're not seeing success on one particular thing, it's very easy to get discouraged and to say, I'll just try something different, or I'll just go in that direction instead, or I'll just give up on that relationship and try another one, or I'll just ditch this diet and start a new one in a week, in a month, in 2017, right? And that is only going to prolong your success. I'm not saying there isn't a time and a place to truly reevaluate all of your efforts, all of your energy, where you've been putting all of your stock into, of course there is. There's always a time to, certainly to reevaluate. And if you have to, switch plans, then switch plans. But don't do it without at least giving yourself the amount of time, the amount of energy, and the amount of focus that your dreams deserve. And lastly, what I really, really think also helps you to become quote unquote successful is celebrating the small accomplishments that you encounter every single step of the way. So it's not about finishing the marathon. It's about hitting the first mile. Then it's about hitting the second mile and about hitting the third mile. And it's about celebrating those things and realizing that even the smallest bit of inspired action every single day will eventually tally up to monumental success. That is how it works. We cannot go from A to Z in 3 days. You just can't do it. And anyone that tells you you can is full of crap. So be wary of people or coaches who are out there telling you, you can do this in 5 days because I did it in 5 days. Chances are there is an underlying backstory that that person has been working their tail off for years, if not longer, trying to get that one idea to work, or that one concept to work, or that one product to launch. So I don't want you to be fooled by that or discouraged by that. Are there overnight success stories? Probably, but they're very far and few between. Someone who will tell you like it is, tell you the real side of what it takes to be successful will tell you it is hard work. It is a lot of action. It is a lot of, intentional action and intentional thoughts. And so the last part I want to bring up really quickly is about celebrating and offering gratitude. Being grateful to whomever, your higher power, the people around you who support you, your coach, your mentor, your friends, your business besties, your life partners, those people that are in your life for a reason, who celebrate you, who honor you, who are there to pick you up, who are there to encourage you on days where it's not going so well. Those are the things you need to celebrate. And I promise you, if you continue to do those 5 things on a routine basis, you will be successful. There is no way that you can't be successful if you're not, number 1, first off, setting up your self-care routine. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you're working outside of your house. I don't care if you're working inside your house. You're your own boss. You're somebody else's boss. You have got to implement self-care. We're living in a society of sleep-deprived, nutrient-deprived, stressed out, people. And you can see this. You can see this in the news. You can see this on people's faces if you're out in public. So do me a favor. Please take care of yourself. And I'm saying that as someone who has failed to do that in the past and who has wound up being completely burnt out. And I mean burnt out. I mean depleted of energy, depleted of my life force. And I don't want that for you. So set up your intentional self-care routines and stick to them. They're non-negotiable. If your first 10 minutes when you wake up is prayer time or meditation time or journal time, it is non-negotiable unless there is a life or death emergency. And that is exactly what I do. And people will say to me, well, what if you really need, and I say to them, that is what I need to survive. I need to pray every morning. I need to meditate every morning. That's what I need to survive. And unless it is a life or death emergency, it can wait 10 minutes. I'm not saying ignore it. I'm saying it can wait 10 minutes. Number 2, you have got to believe and absolutely see yourself and get very crystal clear about what it is you want to achieve and how you define success. Again, it's subjective. Define it for yourself. Don't apologize how you define it. Just do it. Define it for yourself and go with it. Number 3, get laser focused and start taking action. Every single day. Doesn't matter if it's 1 step or 30 steps. Do something every single day to move you in the direction of achieving your dreams. Number 4, celebrate. Celebrate every small win, because when you look back, you will realize that they're not all that small. They are literally just the accumulating factors and the accumulating actions that are really leading to monumental success. So don't lose hope. Don't lose sight of that. Celebrate that. Give yourself a pat on the back once in a while. And by all means, the 5th thing that you need to do is you need to remain in a state of gratitude constantly. Be grateful you have the ability to wake up every morning. Be grateful for the people in your life who are supporting you on your goals during the trials, during the tribulations. Be grateful for the fact that you even have a goal or a dream you want to succeed at. Right? That's really something to be celebrated. And so I hope that you have found value out of this message. If you are someone who is struggling to find what it is that you even want, then I would be happy to have a conversation with you. Just shoot me a message in the comment section below. I'm happy to hop on a call with you and see if we can figure something out. But in the meantime, please do yourselves a favor, honor yourself, honor your dreams, and keep going. I believe in you, and I want you to believe in you too. Thanks for listening. Love you all so very much. Bye.